Hi friends, today we are going to review enthalpy changes. On the basis of heat, reactions can either be endothermic, it means they will absorb heat, or exothermic, it means they will release heat. Now, as you can see, enthalpy change, it is represented by delta H, where H means enthalpy and the delta means change. When you do calculations and if the value of delta H is greater than 0, it means that your reaction is endothermic, and if the value is less than 0, it means your reaction is exothermic. Next is activation energy. It's the minimum amount of energy needed to start a reaction. And the definition is very important. The symbol of activation energy is EA. And another important thing that you might be asked is they'll ask you to draw a figure that represents the reaction pathway and to label the activation energy and the enthalpy change. So as you can see, activation energies are already labeled, and the enthalpy changes are the difference in the energy of the reactants and the products, and therefore from here to here down, this would be the delta H for an exothermic reaction, and over here it would be from here to here, that would be the delta H for an endothermic reaction. We know H means enthalpy, the delta means change. This theta represents standard conditions of temperature and pressure, whereas the R could be any one from these. It could either be reaction, formation, combustion, neutralization, solution, atomization, or hydration. Please pause the video and go through the definition. And there's one thing I'd like to add over here, and that is the enthalpy change of formation for any element is always 0, because you cannot form an element. It's found in nature, and that's why the enthalpy change of formation of any element is always 0. Again, pause the video and go through the definition. Here also. And once again, pause the video and go through all these definitions. In short, there are about 7 definitions that are very important, usually asked as 3-mark questions, and therefore are simply cash marks. Now, we are going to discuss how can we measure enthalpy changes. There are 3 ways to measure enthalpy changes. The first one is by using a calorimeter. It's an instrument. Second one is by using bond energies. The values of bond energies are usually given in your data booklet. You have to use those values and calculate the enthalpy change of a given reaction. And the third one is by using Hess's law.